Hello, Yugioh Players. How are you today? Okay, this is going to be kind of like 3, maybe 4 deck profiles in one, kind of sorta. But I'll show you. I was going to make like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different videos. But I've been playing Chimera for over a year now. It's one of my favorite decks of the format. One of my favorite decks in general. And I'm going to go over it. This might be a long video. If you love Chimera decks, if you love tinkering around with decks, please join me on this adventure. And I'm going to show you some of the cards. So, in the engine, there's going to be some glare, but excuse me. So we have 3 Nightmare Apprentice. Pitch a card, special summon it, and you search out any illusion monster. Cornfield Cortal. You discard it from your hand. Search out any monster that mentions Chimera Fusion from your deck to your hand. We have King of Mystical Claws, Gazelle. Normal summon it. Search out any level 5 Fiend or Chimera Fusion from your deck to your hand. If used as a fusion material, you search out any illusion monster from your deck to your hand. Cornfield Cortal, if it's in your graveyard, you can banish it to negate a targeting effect that your opponent activates if you control Chimera, the flying mystical beast on the field. Mirror Sword Knight, you can normal summon it, tribute it, special summon any monster that mentions Chimera Fusion in its text from your deck. And if you control Mystical Gazelle, Mystical King of Flying Beast, and your opponent activates a monster effect on the field, you can banish this to negate that effect. Then we have 2 Big Wing Berthamet. This is special summon from the deck, or special summon period, or normal summon. You can search out a level 4 beast and 1 Chimera Fusion from your deck to your hand. We also have 1 Master Tile. If it's sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 illusion from your graveyard. And we have the original Sin Keeper. If your opponent must set cards before activating it, you can pop this and pop a card, or your opponent controls any set card. So that's that. It stops quick play spell cards for a turn on your opponent's side of the field. And we also have 3 Chimera Fusion. So this is the illusion part of the deck. The next part of the deck is, let me put this to the side here, the Patchwork Engine. We run triple Patchwork, which searches out Edge Imp Chain and Polymerization. Great. So that's the main core of the deck. Next, we have our hand trap lineup. 3 Ash Blossoms. I said 1 Ash Blossom. 3 Ash Blossoms, 3 Infinite Impermanence, 2 Tactics Talents, Called by the Grave. Oh, I do. Oh, Crossout Designators. Look at that. 2 Effect Veilers. 2 Effect Veilers, and 1 Super Poly. This is 40 cards. If you want to bump this up to 2, make it 41, you can. If you want to bump this down, you can. This deck is so versatile that you can change it out. So this, I usually change it out for this. It's the same combo. You dump this, special summon it. You dump this, you special summon it. It's the same combo. This is probably my least favorite version of the deck. I don't know, something about it. I brick so much on the deck, even though it has so many searches. You have Nightmare, you have Cornfield, you have this, you have this. You have so many ways, and you run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hand traps, crossouts. You would think that the deck would do well. It does do well. People have top regionals with it and things like that. I don't know, but I brick with the deck. I draw 2 of these, I would draw 3 of these, I would draw 3 of these, I would draw 1 of this, 2 of this, and a Patchwork Engine. My luck in this game is so horrible. So this is supposed to be the pure version of the deck of Chimera. Now I'm going to show you the extra deck really quickly. Doesn't have everything in it in the extra deck, but I'll show you and what's missing. So we have Chaos Angel, 2 Guardian Chimera, Magnum the Reliever, Chimera the Illusion Beast, 2 Baphomet. This is the one that dumps. Chimera the King of Phantom Beast, 1 Mud Dragon, Garuva, Predator Plant. We have Laws and Strike Bouncer. What are we missing? SP Little Knight. See, how many have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, SP Little Knight. Maybe Sky Thunder. That one. Whatever you want to add to the extra deck is up to you. But that's the extra deck. So I'm gonna show you the other version of the deck. Just some of the engines that you can run with this deck. The other engines that people run. So we have the branded engine. This is the branded engine version of the deck. The cards you would swap out. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So branded fusion summons this. With this you can summon your Dragoons, Mirror Jade, and you have Lubellion with the branded package. And then you have the Horus package that you can run. Basically the same amount of cards. So if you look at it like this, branded fusion, branded fusion, branded fusion, falling Albaz, light hex seal fusion. What we would change is Imseti, Imseti, Imseti. For light hex seal fusion is this, and for the falling Albaz it's 2 of these. 2 of these. So why would you run this version over that version? It's simply for dimensional barrier. If you have this, you can exceed. With this, activate fusions, you can't fusion and you lose. With this version, if they ash this and another card, you lose 2 cards. If they ash this, you lose 1. If you summon this, activate this, you can get a 1-card Dragoon and have 2 monsters on the field. With this, you kind of have to pitch cards from your hand, and it can become very risky to pitch cards from your hand that you might need. So, if you're running the Imseti version, or the Horus version, you got some rank 8s. Rank 8s you can summon. Number 90, Dengersu, number 38, and number 1. So, the theory is you pitch this another card, you pitch a card, you summon these 2, and you rank them to this. And now you're free from any other hand traps or whatever, you can negate it if they didn't have the Ash Blossom. And now if they have infinite impermanence, you're screwed. You're screwed. Okay? So that's the theory behind that. There's another version of there's like 2 other versions of the deck, but they're not like that competitive as these versions. You got the Vision Resonator package you can run. You can, if you have on the field, let me show you for example, you can pitch for Nightmare Apprentice this, search out this, activate this, search out this, special summon this, these 2, and then you can synchro for a level 8 into this, and you can get a card that way. So that's possible. This keeps coming back. It's a fiend. You can use it over and over and over again. So that's another option. It's just a fun version of the deck. Then you have the Earthbound part of the deck. Now, that version, I'm missing so many cards. And you have the Invoke version. I know, Invoke. Who would run Invoke? But the thing about the Invoke version is that you lose out on your normal summon, and you would need a good hand to avoid your normal summon. What I mean by that is this. If you have this Nightmare Apprentice, and you want to do like Invoke, which takes up your normal summon. And normally with your normal summon, you would summon this, or you would summon this, right? This takes up your normal summon. You would need the hard draw. You would need a hard draw, a polymerization. You would need a hard draw, a patchwork, to fuse a way to avoid your normal summon materials in your hand. And hopefully you have this in your hand. Or you can dump it, and on your opponent's turn, special summon it, and then activate it, and then go off from there. So it's tricky. It's tricky. But it's a version I have not tested. It just doesn't seem that good. So those are the many, many different versions of Chimera you can use to make your deck. So I'm going to show you some combos in just a second.